On the occasion of the 6th World Day Against the Death Penalty, a number of human rights organizations in Iran on October 10th issued a joint statement reporting on the use of the death penalty and called for continued action to bring an end to the use of the death penalty in Iran. Between September 2007 and September 2008, 286 individuals were sentenced to death in Iran. This number increased by 21 compared to the same period last year. Of those whose ages were known, the report said that 3 were under the age of 18 and 13 were minors at the time of their alleged crimes. A statement issued by the presidency of the Council of the EU said, quote, "The EU affirms its absolute opposition to the death penalty. The EU is convinced that its abolition is an integral part of respect for human rights and confirms its dignity." According to the London-based Amnesty International, more than 2/3 of all countries in the world have abolished the death penalty in law or practice. Meanwhile, 60 countries have held on to this punishment, and 24 of those have carried out execution since 2007. According to the rights group, 5 countries accounted for 88% of the 1,252 executions, which are known to have been carried out in 2007. These 5 countries were China, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, and the United States. In December 2007, the United Nations General Assembly adopted Resolution 62149, which called for a moratorium on the use of the death penalty. The non-binding measure was passed with 104 votes in favor, 54 votes against, and 29 abstentions. Among those who voted against this resolution was Iran. Iran has come under widespread international condemnation for its human rights record, including the application of the death penalty for juvenile offenders. According to Human Rights Watch, 6 juvenile offenders have been executed in the Islamic Republic this year. The group reports that Iran was responsible for 25 of the 32 executions of juvenile offenders since January 2005. The Paris-based Reporters Without Borders press freedom group also highlighted the threat of capital punishment for journalists and civil activists in Iran. But the press freedom group said, quote, "The Iranian government is not giving any ground. The Majlis is considering a bill that would make the creation of blogs and websites that promote corruption, prostitution, or apostasy punishable by death."